Hello, beautiful people. It's been a while. Clearly, I was not cut out to be an influencer because once that hurricane hit Jamaica, I was pretty much done making videos and I was intent on calling 2025 a raggedy, fill in your words. But over the last couple of weeks, I went on a more internal vibe, you could say, just kind of nestled a little bit more into myself and did a lot of reflection, especially leading up to Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving week really was I guess you could say, the icing on the cake of the reflection because I realized that my gratitude really hit differently this year. So I cooked for well over 10 hours between Wednesday and Thursday. Do not ask me to cook. That is the one day for the year when everybody, if you weren't there, if you didn't get to experience it, I'm so sorry for you, but that's it. The rest of the year, everybody, I don't know how to cook. But on the times when I was standing in the kitchen and pouring love and care into the food, for people that I do love and care about, I kept thinking, wow, this year reminds me of there are a couple years in my life where things felt really constricted, I would say. And those years ended up being very transformative. The foundation, I would say, on which a lot of other things built, which I left my comfort zone, which I, pushed myself to do things that I may not otherwise have done. And on actual Thanksgiving, just laughing and hugging my family and friends and spending time with my loved ones, my heart just felt so open. And I just kept saying, wow, I'm so thankful to have made it to this day, thankful that we can gather, thankful that, as I keep seeing a meme that says, the way that we survive macro grief is with micro joy. And so I've been cultivating my joy and just reminding myself of all the beautiful things that we all have to be thankful for still. So as we go into December, which is my birth month, yay, I just want to say to everyone, lean on your gratitude, cultivate some peace in your heart, and understand that when we experience years, I know so many people who went through so many things this year, right? But whenever we have years like this, instead of looking at it and saying, this is like the worst thing ever, it shows us, our resilience, our strength, our compassion, the extent of our tolerance, how much we can love even after things like heartbreak and pain and disappointment, betrayals, all the things that come along with being an adult, I would say. So if you also had an intense 2025, which lines up in numerology, it was a 9 year. In Eastern astrology, it's also the year of the snake, so there's a lot of shedding. I think that has happened for a lot of people that I know. And so look ahead, anchor yourself to some beautiful moment in the future that you're working towards, and also let gratitude propel us to that place. So I put my hand over my heart space a lot, and I take in a lot of deep breaths, and I'm like thankful for my health, thankful to have all of my basic needs covered. And then on top of that, I'm thankful for the communities that I'm a part of. I'm thankful for laughter with my friends. There's no day, even our quote unquote worst days, we still find reasons to chuckle about something. I am thankful for the kindness of the people who surround me and remind me that there is nothing that I would go through alone without being supported and cared for. And I think it's very important to remind ourselves that we're not alone in life and the experiences that we're having. And often when things feel heavy and there's something going on that's like super crazy, it can lead us to feel as though nothing will ever get better again. I also want to remind us that we have a role to play in cultivating and creating the betterment of things. So that is my message. My gratitude this year definitely hit different. Each hug that I was able to give someone, a family or friend, each moment spent talking to someone, I just have a deep appreciation for life, for being able to experience life, and for all the good that I know is still yet to unfold. So I hope that wherever you are, that you can put a hand over your heart space and also feel, okay, my heart is beating. Hopefully you're in good health. From that place, so much more is possible. And I hope that as we go into a new month and the end of this year, that you can look back and reflect and say, yeah, there are definitely some moments pushing me to grow more, pushing me to do more, pushing me to rest more, pushing me to transform more into the person that I know that I'm supposed to be. So I hope your gratitude is hitting a little bit differently too. Have a great week, month, rest of 2025. You don't know when you'll see me again on here. No, I'm kidding. I do aspire to make more videos, but I also know myself. I have cycles. So I need to, as much as an extrovert as I am, I also need time with myself. I do enjoy my own company and just being able to listen to, like Paulo Coelho would say, listen to the sound of the universe, listen to the divine, listen to my spirit, and come back to the world feeling refreshed. So, on that note, happy December.